I am Nikolai Vladimirovich of the National Ballet. These are some of my dancers. I shall require 3 rooms. Your secretary made the reservations already. Oh, good. Yes.
Is there a letter from Marianne Kozovitz? Any message at all?
No, mademoiselle, perhaps a later post.
Oh, excuse me. No, excuse me.
Must you moon forever over your disappearing Romeo?
A postcard, maybe?
I'm sorry, mademoiselle, not at all. He's probably married to a millionairess by now.
Why would Tommy Ellis marry a millionairess?
Everybody in America marries a millionairess. Boy, 414, 416. Well?
Mister, have you got reservations for Lum Edwards and Abner Peabody from Pine Ridge?
Yes.
Good for you. Granny's got them.
Nice, very nice. I hope I'll hear no complaints about this one. And remember, girls, rehearsal at the Opera House in 15 minutes. And remember, everybody be on time.
I understand, Marianne. Thank you, Nadia.
Look, Abner, we got an upstairs front porch. You know, we've done a lot of traveling the last few weeks, but I believe this is the prettiest city we've seen.
Yeah. How you gonna keep them down on the farm after they sawzall grass?
Hey, look, Abner, that poor thing over there appears to be upset about something. Reckon I ought to go over and say something to her.
Well, it looks like somebody's already said something to her.
Yeah. Wie geht's?
Ganz gut, danke schön.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
Merci bien.
Boneless no-shoes, Fraulein.
Ah, you're American.
Yes, Mom. Me and Abner from Arkansas. That's considered a part of... Hey, you speak English, too.
I should. I studied ballet in London for 3 years.
Yes, you speak English almost as good as me and Abner.
But you're American. Maybe you know Tommy Ellis.
Tommy Ellis? Tommy Ellis. I swan, yes, No.
Oh, but please say you do. I've been looking everywhere for about 3 weeks.
Look, now, just simmer down. Tell us what your problem is, honey. Maybe we can help you.
Marianne. Yes? Nicky wants us for rehearsal. All right, I'm coming. Tommy and I are in love. He's a newspaper reporter. We quarreled, and then he left, and now everybody laughs at me. They say Tommy is, phony baloney.
Why, they can't say that about a nice young feller like him. Who is he?
Abner. Honey, if there's anything we can do...
I know. I will leave 2 tickets for the ballet at the theater tonight. And after the performance, you will come to my dressing room, and we will talk. I love you both very much.
Well, young lady,
Oh, hey, wait a minute. Granny's, that settles it, Abner. That's our next good neighbor deed. Bring that boy and girl back together again.
believe.
Well, what did your mom and papa think?
They want us to be happy, but they too can't understand.
Well, it is sort of embarrassing when your folks get their daughter's wedding all set and the groom don't show up.
Yeah, I don't blame them for flying off the handlebars.
But you two can help. I know you can.
He ought to have got in touch with you.
I have a wonderful idea. Tomorrow you will come to the farm with me.
Well, we wouldn't want to butt in on your mom and papa.
But they will love you, and you will love them.
You see, we're awful busy. You see,
But my mother's a wonderful cook. Every year at the fair, she wins prizes for her cakes and pies and her baked hams and roast chickens.
You say she wins prizes? Aye, Granny, that settles it, Abner. We owe it to this poor little girl to see that her and Tommy Ellis gets back together again. Mary Ann, you've got yourself a date for tomorrow.
I drink toast to Mr. Edwards and Mr. Peabottle. Lum and Abner, Givili. We know you from radio. Ambassador's Goodwill, USA, United States of Arkansas. Come on, children, make a speech.
Welcome to Passovet's farm. We hope you will like us, for we know we will like you.
Yes? I'll be a polka-dotted possum.
If that don't beat the bugs a fight. Now, where in the world did they learn that?
From books, from school, from radio. We try learn all language. People speak same language, make good friends, help each other.
Hi, Granny's Abner. Maybe we better throw our Goodwill rule book away and use theirs.
But remember, Papa, Tommy taught us all a lot of English, too.
Oh, Tommy Ellis, a fine friend, nice young man, strong, healthy, kind. Too bad he's no good.
Is good, Papa, because Marianne loves Tommy Ellis.
I not know from love. I know from farm, from pigs, from crops. Lamb, Abner, they know from farm, from seeds, from rain.
But they're not here to talk about the farm. They're here to help me find Tommy Ellis.
Wonderful, but first we talk farm.
Excuse me.
Well, I'm a sort of a city feller myself, born and raised right downtown Pine Ridge most of my life. Better talk farming with Abner. Now, honey, you're all upset. Don't you worry.
Don't worry.
Not a bit. Now, you just stay here and have a nice visit with your folks, 'cause me and Abner just had the biggest one idea I ever had in my life. And I'm going to get to work on it right now. That is, right after we eat.
Oh, betcha no prasse, Mama. You know what? Yes, I understand. But, gentlemen, we can't interrupt the affairs of state for a love affair. This is the United States Consulate, not the marriage bureau.
Listen, son. Young folks in love can do more to bring two nations together than 50 briefcases full of red tape.
But I'm only a secretary.
If love gets the job done, the folks back home don't care if the consul takes the credit for it.
I know, but...
You like your job here, don't
Of
you?
course
Where's
I
the
like
consul?
my...
Get the consul
The
out
consul
here.
is...
I don't get somebody out here. If you ain't gonna do this,
Oh,
somebody out here with him.
enough, gentlemen. I'll do it. I will take this whole thing upon my shoulders to find your Tommy Ellis. Hello, Jean.
Yes, sir?
Get me the press. Get me the radio. I have got to find Tommy Ellis.
Here's a message for Tommy Ellis, wherever he may be. Tommy, don't let your country be the victim of a misunderstanding. Marianne's waiting for you. Get back to Zagreb, but fast.
Il faut que personne découvre les garçons perdus américains Tommy Ellis. Et en passant, je vous recommande d'acheter immédiatement ces brand new all-purpose home cane opener.
Pa američka ambasadora dobre volje, Lum i Abner, traže Tommy Ellisa. Oni žele da preko radija objavimo po čitavom kontinentu ovu vijest na engleskom. Tommy Ellis, come back to Marianne.
How can I thank you? How can anybody be so wonderful?
Well, it ain't exactly easy.
Never mind, Abner. Miss Marianne, I reckon I'm just a natural-born Cupid.
Well, you was born.
Coming in, please.
Good morning.
Why, Nicky, what are you doing here?
Well, you seem to forget that Swan Lake opens on Thursday. I have come for our ballerina.
Nicky, I'm afraid you'll have to find yourself another ballerina. I'm waiting here for Tommy Ellis.
Yeah, tell that swan to jump in the lake.
You mean that you are willing to sacrifice a whole career for a man you know will never come back?
He won't, huh? Honey, don't you worry your pretty little head about that.
You can be married Wednesday and be back in Zagreb by Thursday.
Mr. Lum, you are sure Tommy will be here?
Sure, he is sure. Is Arkansas guarantee?
Very interesting. If you will let me, I'd like to stay and see this wedding that is never going to happen. And that is an Arkansas guarantee.
Lum, you reckon Tommy Ellis will be here by Wednesday?
To tell you the truth, Abner, I don't know. Surely he can get here by then.
Well, in my opinion, it's awful risky to depend on it.
Well, we just have to take that chance. Besides, we've got our plane tickets to Paris for Thursday morning. Oh, Tommy's got to get back here for Wednesday. That's all there are to it.
Lum, you're taking an awful chance.
Well, every great American I ever heard of taking chances once in a while, Abner. Remember George Washington? He taking a chance. Remember Abraham Lincoln?
Yeah?
Remember Teddy Roosevelt?
Oh,
Remember Fred Smith?
yeah. Fred Smith? Who was he?
I'll tell you the truth, I don't know, but it's an easy name to remember.
Lum, I'm going to tell you something. You're making a mistake letting Mary Ann go ahead and make all these wedding plans for Wednesday. If that Tommy don't show up, she'll be the laughing stock of this whole community.
Yeah, that's the part about it I don't like, but we're into it now. Come on, let's get back to the house. Well, sir, these folks appear to get a sight of enjoyment out of working, don't they?
Yeah. Uh-oh, here comes Mary Ann. If that Tommy don't show up, it's going to break her heart. Break her little heart.
Now, whatever you do, don't be nervous.
Mr. Lum, Mr. Abner, he will come, won't he?
He? Who?
Tommy!
Oh, him!
Nicky laughs and says he won't come.
Mary Ann, if Tommy Ellis ain't here within an hour...
Me and Lum will be gone.
Oh,
Oh, you're sweet, both of you. I'll tell Daddy.
Abby, you don't happen to have an overdose of sleeping pills on you, do you?
If I'd have had them, I'd have took them.
Hey, Lum Abner, hey, holding it up. How you are liking harvest is good, huh?
Fine. Oh, that's just
Whole
fine.
harvest is like happy music. You see, such singing I'm never hearing. He's going right through, you know, and buttoning up in back.
Papa Puchovich, me and Abner got a confession to make. You see... no, we ain't neither. We've still got a little more time, Abner.
What you are talking, huh?
Oh, it's nothing, Papa Puchovich. You see, me and Abner was talking a while ago. This is all very nice, but looks to me like it's awful slow getting these crops in by hand.
Now, if you had some farm implements.
Having barm, come I show. Right? Right. Right. Oh, always first day of harvest is for fun, for remember old days, for sing, for love, for give thanks. After that is for machines.
I do know.
How you like? Real crazy, huh? Everything order from mail catalog from harrows, from plows, from combines.
And we're telling him.
It's most need for farm. Drive combine across wheat field. Is cut wheat, is pushing up, is turn over, is chop off, is shake down wheat, is wrap up. Guess, what is coming out, huh? Cornflakes!
Well, you got some right cool tools here.
Now I go to Marian. She's got fidgets. Silly girls never trusting a man. Can you imagine, fellow, disappoint fine girl like my Marian? Would be square.
Well, you heard what they called us, squares.
Yeah, Dad, blame it. I was aiming on telling them we'd failed them and then just facing the music, but I just can't stand to see the expression on their faces.
Well, he's got a right nice implement here to get our crops with.
Wait a minute. Wouldn't be bad to get out of town with either.
Well, Lum, we can't leave in these clothes. They'd see us right now.
Wait a minute. Looky here.
Papa posavit. Ja sam pripravan za ženitbu. Ali kako ću kad nemam mladoženje?
I know cannot be wedding without groom. Soon he comes. Lum, Abner, they give Arkansas guarantee.
And where are you, Lum and Abner, now?
Lum and Abner are in barn. Look at cool tools.
Lum, I just don't like you stealing this tractor.
We ain't stealing it, Abner. It's just sort of a lend-lease deal. Now get up there and step on the starter.
Yeah, all right. I still don't like it, though, I'll tell you. I just don't like it.
Well, we'll send the tractor back. I just can't stand to stand around here and see that poor girl suffer. Now you did it. You've stalled around here arguing till it's too late to get away safe.
Sakes alive, they found out we're trying to steal a tractor.
I told you to hurry.
I'm getting out of here while I'm all in one piece.
No, you're not going to do no such a thing. We're going to stay right here and suffer the consequences.
Tommy!
Mr. Abner, opening eyes. See who comes.
Mary Ann.
Oh, it's wonderful to see you.
But I wrote you every day. You never answered my letter.
That doesn't matter now, Tommy. You're here. That's the most important thing.
Tommy, my boy! You see? Arkansas guarantee, huh?
Granny's having you done all that worrying for nothing. There's your Tommy Ellis. When I say I'll do something, Granny's, it gets dead.
But I don't understand why you didn't answer my letters.
But all I know is that Nicky picks up our letters every day. Nicky! Wait! Come here.
I'm sorry, Marianne. I truly thought that keeping you in the ballet was more important. Oh, now I see how wrong I was. Please try not to hate me too much.
How could I hate anyone at a time like this? Please stay for the wedding.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I would hate to miss the greatest performance of your career.
Ovim was progłaszam mężem I żoną. Tommy, you may kiss the bride.
Into the car!
Hampstead nor Square Day, you know it? No. Hey, Papa. Grab all hands and circle south.
Element left with your whole left hand.
Hey, they're sneaking away.
Granny's Abner, old partner, we done it again. Put her there.
Oh, howdy do you do? Well, that's nice to see a young couple like that going to Paris on their honeymoon.
Oh, yeah.
Wish I was going to Paris.
Yeah, that would be nice. What do you mean you wish you was going to Paris?
Now, don't get mad, but I tell you what.
Abner, what have you done wrong now?
Lom, I didn't want Mary Ann to go on her honeymoon alone, so I give her my airplane ticket to Paris, that's all.
Well, of all the crazy idiots I ever seen in my life, Abner Peabody, you ought to be bored for the simples. How in the world do you expect to get to Paris?
Well, I just figured twixt the two of us, we could raise enough money for me to go.
Oh, that would be nice, wouldn't it? That'd just be fine. Always thinking of yourself. What about me? How am I supposed to get to Paris?
Mom enters you, old fraud.
That's what I done. Give Tommy my ticket. Oh, Swan Abner, we don't improve none. We're just as silly over here as we was back in Arkansas.
So Tommy and Marianne lived happily ever after. But that was only the beginning of Lum and Abner's strange adventures abroad. Soon afterwards, I, Nicky Blaznovic, found myself in Paris, working as a sports announcer. And guess whom I found in Paris, too? I know you know, and in a minute, you'll see.
What a day, what a crowd, and what a game. That cheer you just heard was for the internationals. There is the gun for the end and the period. And now let us select just a few of the distinguished world personalities viewing this great sporting event. At my right, seated in the mayor's private box, are those two eminent Americans, recent winners of a Good Neighbor contest back in the United States. The two Americans who have so ingratiated themselves wherever they set foot that they have won the name of Goodwill Ambassadors, Mr. Edwards and Mr. Peabody, better known by the endearing names of Lum and Abner.
Goodwill Ambassadors, Lum and Abner, guest at Soccer Festival. Priceless national treasure stolen from museum. International thief suspected. Pepe Le Coco denies guilt. Released. Do not these two newspaper articles seem to be associated, my friends?
Associated? How, Pepe?
Has none of you thought of the next step we must take?
Next step? How can we take steps when our hands are tied?
Our hands are not tied, my friend.
No, Pepe?
No. You see, we have acquired a priceless object. Priceless in another country, but worthless to us here because we cannot dispose of it. So, I have already selected the two to take our prize across the border.
Lum and Abner?
But how can you trust them? They are too honest.
And the stupid police will never suspect them of transporting our merchandise.
But how do we get them to do it for us? Wouldn't
My
they?
dear little pigeon, the answer is in your wide, blue, innocent eyes. Come closer, my idiots. I explain.
One good scream.
What did you say, Abner?
I never said nothing.
Yeah, there's something going on in there. You better go see what the trouble is.
Mom, why don't we just mind our own business?
All right, we'll both go. My goodness, she's hurt bad. We got to get this poor girl to a doctor.
Well, where are we going to find a doctor around here?
Not around here, silly. We'll take her back to the hotel. Pick her up. Granny, she taking a awful beating from that varmint.
Yeah, poor little girl. Poor little girl. Reckon who the
Varmint, wait a minute, Abner. I believe she's coming too.
Where am I?
Now, just take it easy, miss. You've been hurt. Me and Abner brung you here.
Rocco! My wicked half-brother! Rocco, he tried to steal my... It's gone! My only proof that I'm the real niece of Comte de Roquefort Fromage Bleu.
Count de Roquefort Fromage Bleu?
Yes. Now the devil of a Rocco will inherit the fortune, while my poor mother, who has a bad cough, will scrub floors for pennies.
Now, hold on just a minute, Miss Blue. Me and Abner are so certain a good neighbor business, it might just be that we could help you.
Then you are the Americans, Lum and Abner.
Yes, Mom.
But no, it's too late. Rocco has stolen my little trinket.
Trinket?
Only cheap little thing. An inexpensive toy statue studded with glass imitations of diamond and rubies. My uncle, the Comte, gave it to me when I was a child.
Well, if it ain't worth hardly nothing, what's your half-brother so dad blamed anxious to steal it for?
You see, my poor uncle was so strange. He insisted I keep it until his death, which was last week.
Poor thing. Was he sick?
Abner, go ahead, Miss Blue.
I was to present the little statue at the reading of the will. The executors of the estate will take no other proof that I am the rightful heir.
Wait a minute. Does this little fellow look anything at all like what you're talking about?
That is it. My little poo-poo. Where did you find it?
Well, it rolled out on the ground when me and Abner, if you'll excuse the expression, picked you up. I stuck it in my pocket.
My beautiful American heroes. Now I can claim the inheritance. And my poor mother, who has a bad cough, can go at the hospital to Monte Carlo.
Hey, wait a minute. What about that fella Rocco? What if he tries to take your toy away from you?
I never thought if I could only get Poo out of the country and safely to my uncle's castle.
Well, me and Abner are going to Monte Carlo tomorrow. If your uncle's castle's on the way...
It is. And you will take my little Poo and Rocco will not harm me.
Mom, I don't believe we ought to get mixed up.
You are too kind. I love you.
Oh, don't mention it.
Now I must go home and tell Mother.
Who has a bad cough?
Would you mind taking me home?
Well, what about Poo-Poo?
Leave him here, please. I feel safer that way.
Well, we better lock him up then. Because without this, you can't inherit your inherit. I don't care whether these diamonds is imitations or real glass.
Yes, Mama. These are the famous Americans, Lum and Abner. They saved me from Rocco. They will take Poo to the castle, Mama.
That's your dear friends.
Now I shall pack. Will you come for me in the morning?
We'll be here bright and early, madam. Good night.
Good night.
She has got an awful bad cough.
to the inspector of police. Not now, not now. I'm busy. So, Badu, what have you found out?
I have found much, yet nothing.
So?
I have followed Colette to 14 Grosvenor Street. She was with 2 Americans, Lum and Abner.
It is not so.
It is so.
Is it possible that Lum and Abner are working with Pepe's band?
It is possible.
I don't like the smell of this, Badu. Bring in Lum and Abner.
We shall see what we shall see.
Well, she's a right pretty girl, all right, but she tells the mixed up of the stories I ever heard in my life. Awful complicated.
It ain't so complicated, Abner. It's downright simple once his body sets his mind to it.
Well, then you explain it to me. You're simpler-minded than me.
Well, you see... Wait a minute. What did you mean by that remark?
Oh, nothing. Just give me your tell of it.
All right. She's got that inherit coming. But if she can't prove she's her uncle won't recognize her. And when the executioners go to execute the will...
Will? Is that her half-brother?
Oh, for pity's sakes, Abner. In the first place... No, you wouldn't understand that. In the second place... Well, I ain't got time to explain it to you now. Just soon travel around Europe with a young'un.
Well, Lum, if you'll just explain it to me one more time.
I've told you 1,000 times. In the first...
Hey, we got the right room?
What's going on here, anyway?
Gentlemen, will you come with me, please, to police headquarters?
Well, I don't know what you fellers think we've did, but if you think you're going to take us and put us in jail, you've got another thinker coming.
They know nothing. I questioned them thoroughly.
Pepe and his gang are not playing with them without reason.
Release the Americans.
Of course, you wish me to.
Of course. Don't let them out of your sight. They are our bait. With them, we set the trap.
And hope we shall catch the fox.
Good work, Pigeon. You will leave with them in the morning. We meet at the castle and then...
You won't have to hurt them, will you, Pepe?
It will happen so fast they will never know what hit them.
I've always wanted to make an ocean voyage.
Well, she ain't very big, but she's seaworthy.
No. I am afraid you will not like the island. It is gloomy. For you, it will be like being dead and buried.
Don't you worry, Miss Blue. Lum will row us over there.
Of course I will. Of course I will. Grab the oars there, Abner.
Sure up.
I'll hold the boat.
Is my uncle's island.
Lum, I was just thinking.
Abner, don't try to think when you're tired. Here, put your coat on.
Hey, just a minute, Lum. I believe she's right. Maybe we ought to go on to Monte Carlo. I might have a telegram waiting for me there.
Oh, for pity's sakes, Abner. You ain't expecting no telegram.
That's just when you get telegrams, it's when you ain't expecting them.
He is right, friend Lum. Give me the statue and go back, please.
Count us. Me and Abner are going to finish this job if it's the last thing we ever do. Your uncle sure left you a nice piece of property.
It's awful quiet around here. Reckon anybody's home? Lum, I smell trouble.
Abner, don't cross your bridges till you come to 'em.
That suits me just fine.
Come back here, you fraidy cat.
Excuse me, I'm leaving.
Wait a minute, Abner. Don't be so jumpy.
Lum, I don't like doors that open by themselves.
Yes?
Rupert, do you not recognize me?
No, I'm sorry. But, gentlemen... Oh, no, Colette. You have come in time.
My dear friends, this is Rupert, my faithful retainer through all the years. Rupert, Lum and Abner.
Well, I trust you will accept the hospitality of our little castle.
Well, we
Good, come in.
Uh-huh.
I said come in.
Oh, well, that's uncommonly thoughty of you.
Come in, gentlemen. Come in, please.
You know, I feel right at home in this old castle. Some of us Edwardses must have lived here at one time or other.
Edwardses?
King Edwardses, that is.
Oh, damn.
Ils sont si bêtes. Peut-être de les trouver at the bottom of the lake.
Warum sollen wir den See beschmutzen? Es ist besser, sie werfen under the wine cellar.
C'est mon idée de les donner a hit on the head and take poo-poo.
What was that again?
Oh, gentlemen, forgive us for talking in our native tongue. We were just discussing where to put you.
Oh, don't bother about us. Just stick us in the old place.
We want to make you comfortable. You will not be very long with us. Boris.
Oui, monsieur.
Boris, show this gentleman up to the guest room.
Oui, monsieur. Oh, just show us the stairs. We'll find our way.
Good night.
Good night, folks. See you in the morning.
Good night.
We are wasting time. Why not just take poo-poo and finish it?
It is better that they just lose it. Then we are not under any suspicion. We can take poo-poo while they sleep.
Don't worry about a thing, Abner. I'm right here behind you in case you drop anything.
Well, almost just 3 more steps.
Oh, just 3 more? Well, here, you ought to be carrying them big, heavy bags, Abner. I'll take them from here on.
Now, Lum, don't strain yourself now.
Well, twin beds.
Yeah, there's 2 of them.
2 of them.
Will you stop pacing? You make me nervous.
Why wait until they go to sleep? Send Frankenstein to get poo-poo.
Frankenstein?
It will be so simple.
No, no, no. Not Frankenstein. It's too messy.
I only thought you wanted poo-poo.
All right. Frankenstein. Frankenstein, come up. We need you. Frankenstein. Get poo-poo.
Oh.
Upstairs, Lum and Abner.
Oh.
Enemies in upstairs room. Get poo-poo.
All this trouble over a little toy statue.
Yeah, he's a cute little feller, though. Maybe I better stick him in my pocket so nobody can steal him.
Stealing? Who'd want that hunk of junk? Poo-poo. What a name for an iron eagle or hootie owl or whatever you call the thing.
Well, you just stand here and argue with yourself while I get cleaned up.
Well, don't take all night. Get to curling that mustache of yours, I could pick a bale of cotton in less time.
Yeah.
Now, where did I put that blame handkerchief of mine? Hell, I got one in here anyway. But dad blame it all. Lum! Hey, Lum!
What do you want, Abner?
I've lost my spectacles and I can't find them.
Well, for goodness sakes, put 'em on and look for 'em.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Or what did I do with them things anyway? Lum! Hey, Lum! Oh, there you are. Hey, Lum, how'd you get in here so fast? Lum, I said, how did you get in here so fast? I can't hear it out of either. Lum, how'd you get in here? I ain't in that big a hurry, and quit throwing my clothes all over the floor.
What's the matter with you, Abner? I ain't touched none of your stuff since we've been here.
Yes, you have. Now help me find my glasses. Oh, they're not in there. Now, no, Lum, that's it. Come on, Lum!
If you want to talk to me, come on inside here. I can't hear nothing with the water run. Oh.
I'm in trouble.
You're in trouble.
Hey, Lum, are you running?
Not as fast as I want to.
Hey, Lum, what are you doing? Hey, Lum! Lum, I can't see without my bifocals. I'm sorry I knocked you down.
Granted, it's the best thing you've done on this whole trip. Come on, let's pack and get out of here.
I can't pack without my glasses, Lum. I was unpacking my valise right here, Summers, and I laid them down for just a minute, and then I...
Here they are. For goodness sakes, put 'em on and keep 'em on.
Well, good. Dogged Lum, why are we leaving? We just got... For the land sakes, look at this room. Did you have a running fit?
Shh. Abner, if I told you what went on in here just now, you wouldn't believe it.
Well, I thought I heard a little racket.
There was a giant in this room.
A giant in this castle? Figures.
And he was running me around the room with an iron ball on the end of a stick trying to kill me. He was mad at me.
Well, I never seen nothing.
Well, natural. You never had on your spectacles. But I got the door locked now. Nobody can get in here.
Gentlemen, the game is over.
Yeah, I know it. Don't interrupt us. Lum, I believe... Huh?
Well, Mr. Drooperts, proud to see you. We just had the dad-blamedest game of tag in here you ever seen.
Yeah, there was some giant that was trying to kill Lum.
He was trying to take Poo-Poo away from us, I think.
Then turn it over to me, so you will have no more worries.
Sure. Be a lot safer with you than it is with us.
I wouldn't do that, Lum, 'cause we're supposed to give it to the executioner.
I will be glad to act as executioner. Since I have Poo-Poo, you are of no more use to me. This will be much cleaner than Frankenstein would have done it.
Pepe?
Oh, Colette. You can see our mission is done. I have persuaded our friends to give us back our little Poo-Poo.
My little poo-poo. Drop the gun, please. It doesn't become your suave manner. Give me poo-poo.
I think you better give it to her. It actually belongs to her, you know.
Very well. Gentlemen, please. This is a sad time of parting. Ladies first. Colette. I'm sorry, Colette.
To you, gentlemen, My government's greatest thanks. You have saved this priceless treasure from thieves. Okay, boys.
Come on. Oh, wait a minute. They'll be nice to Miss Blue, won't they?
But of course, my country will see that she has a very nice long rest. Au revoir, my gentlemen.
Priceless treasure. Well, I'm glad they're going to be nice to that little girl.
Yeah, bless her heart. Bless her little heart.
Special on account of her mama.
Who has a bad cough.
And so the gratitude of our nation is poured out to two great friends, Lum and Abner, America's goodwill ambassadors. And I speak with the voice of our whole country when I say, may their heritage be as rich as the one they have restored to us.
You reckon we'll find any excitement in Monte Carlo?
Well, you never know what's ahead of you, Abner.
Well, do, boys.
Never mind. We'll walk.
This is Monte Carlo, fair and fabulous queen city of the Principality of Monaco, gem of the Riviera. This is Las Vegas, but in spades. A prince rules Monaco, but the treasurer is Lady Luck. As in our own Nevada, the state budget is subsidized by the gaming tables of the lush casinos. And thanks to the folly of those who love to take chances and a mysterious thing called percentage, the citizens of this happy little country go tax-free. Most Monte Carlo parties are given by Her Grace, the Duchess du Brac. Everybody who is anybody attends the Duchess's parties, one of which she is giving tonight. And everyone lucky enough to be invited wonders where the Duchess gets the loot to throw these lavish shindigs. And we've got news for you. So does the Duchess, as we shall see.
My dear Duchess, the caterers insist they must be paid.
My dear cousin, paid?
With what?
Don't annoy me with morbid details.
Morbid details.
Attendez, Wolfgang,
Madame la Duchesse?
are you responsible for this abominable mess of caviar?
Not personally, Your Grace. I believe it was a sturgeon who...
Barracudas lay better eggs than that.
But, Madame, the fishmonger has not been paid.
How many times have I told that thief? I'll pay him tomorrow.
At least once a day for the past 6 months.
Madame la Duchesse, please a few francs on account.
Who is this peasant?
The florist.
Oh, yes. Such a delicate pink.
I'm so glad you like the pink, madam. It gives me courage to...
I ordered yellow. A colorblind florist. I sue you.
No, madame, no. Beautiful technique, my dear Duchess. But how long can you keep stalling your creditors like this?
I have a feeling tonight a fat rich bachelor will come. My niece Lisa will conquer, and we will divide.
Oh, but if Lisa doesn't want him for a husband?
What has she got to say about her marriage? This is a family affair. Eric, tout est arrangé?
Oui, madame.
Oh, Auntie, the room looks so beautiful. So do you, my dear. Your costume is very becoming.
But so expensive, Auntie. And this party, all for me. How can I ever repay you?
Your guests are arriving, my dears. Your hungry nobility.
Open the doors and stand back, so we don't get trampled to death.
Prince Nikolai Kuropatkin from Bologna and Miss Bibi Vanderschmidt from Long Island. Baron Otto Lippendorf, Holstein von Billingsley, mit Baroness. The Maharaja and Maharani of Nincompoop. Marquis and Marchesa di Faziola.
Miss Lisa, you are wanted on the phone.
Excuse me, Auntie.
Nothing but broken down titles. Where are all the rich Americans?
Patience. The Americans always come late.
Lum, don't you think we ought to keep this taxi car here till we find out if this is the right place?
The ambassador said it was a little hotel with a big gate.
He said a big hotel with a little gate.
Swan to goodness, Abner. I don't know how you'd get along if I wasn't around. Come on.
Well, howdy do you do? We're looking for a big house with a little gate, a little house with a big...
Oh, shut up, Abner. Excuse him, General. Is the ambassador here?
The hotel is full of ambassadors.
Lum, I'm positive we're in the wrong place.
No, messieurs. You look magnificent. Oh, what costumes. Very funny.
Granny's, if I'd known they was going to have a dance, I'd have wore my Sunday suit.
Halloween party. Trick or treat.
It ain't Halloween, and you know it.
Monsieur, caviar?
Stogies, buckshot.
Buckshot. That's chocolate tapioca, silly.
No, thank you.
Chocolate tapioca, silly?
Oh, thank you, Buster. Those things must be pretty rough if the ambassador makes you stand up to eat.
Yeah, sort of puts me in mind of a cafeteria.
Such a bother looking at the villa. 72 rooms, you know, just to spend a fortnight in the Alps. So this year, Henry is bringing an elf down here.
So I gave him the 14 million and said, my dear boy, it's only money.
And I promised my wife to carpet the palace with the colors to match her eyes.
Oh, splendid! But where does one get bloodshot meat?
You hear that? Make carpet. Oh.
Yeah.
I found a wonderful way to clean diamonds, darling. You wash them in champagne.
Really? Well, mine get dirty. I throw them away.
Granny's, Abner, we got ourselves mixed up with a batch of rich millionaires.
I'd love to try that once if I had a diamond. If I had the champagne.
Well, I've always said when in Rome, do as the Romanians do.
Why, sure.
Make off like we're rich.
Rich.
What about selling me them oil wells you got down there in Oklahoma?
Who are you talking to?
You put it on.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, but I turned down 30 million from Richardson and Mitcherson the other day for
30 million? I'll give you twice that much and throw in that uranium mine I ain't doing nothing with.
Millionaire. Well, what are we waiting for?
Forgive me, gentlemen. I am Misha Dravatsky. The Duchess, she regrets she has not had the pleasure of meeting you.
Monsieur, je suis enchantée. Bienvenue à Monte Carlo.
Well, I'm right proud to make your acquaintance, ma'am. I'm L. Edwards of the Arkansas Edwards. And this is my partner, Abner Peabody.
Howdy do you do?
Huh?
Yes. Lisa.
Yes, Auntie?
Lisa, I have two distinguished American guests, Mr. Edwards and Mr. Peabody. Gentlemen, my niece Lisa. Get them champagne, Lisa, and caviar. Let us be gay.
Will you come with me?
Thank you, Mom.
I can hear the wheels grinding in your wicked little head, dear cousin. But surely you don't expect Lisa...
Lisa could do much worse than marry one of...
I couldn't do that to Lisa even for money.
Then, what little surprise do you have in store for these unsuspecting pigeons?
The house, my job, Misha. Your job is don't let those two greaseballs out of your sight. This must seem shoddy to you after Ceros and Mocango and the Copa in New York.
No, ma'am. Fact is, me and Abner don't do much nightclubbing. When was the last time, Abner?
Oh, doggies, I can't recollect. Not since the constable closed up the croquet ground there for unnecessary rough. Oh, talk about clubbing at night. That Tom being picked up a mountain.
Attention, attention. Mesdames, Messieurs, le casino de Monte Carlo a le grand plaisir de vous présenter le numéro les plus extraordinaires de toute l'Europe, les duos certo, qui doit les performances aux Américains distingués, le monsieur Lum and Abner.
Does he mean they're going to do all this just for us?
Well, bless their hearts. Well, bless their little hearts.
Marcel, my dear boy.
My dear Duchess, have you brought the two pigeons?
The circus are ready. But where do I stand with you?
The usual 10% of their losses is yours, madam.
You've got a deal, Marcel. Marcel, my dear boy.
Enchanté, ma chère Duchesse.
To our dear American cousin, Mr. Adel and Mr. Peabody. Lisa, I suppose you'll want to try your luck at roulette as usual. Why, auntie, I never... Don't apologize. I know your weakness. Play, if it makes you happy.
Play? With what?
Don't ask questions. Play. Give my niece some tips, Marcel.
But of course, madam, of course. For Miss Lisa, whatever she wants.
Faites vos jeux, mesdames, messieurs. Faites vos jeux, s'il vous plaît.
Lisa cannot resist gambling. I'm afraid it runs in our family.
Il n'y en va plus. 6 et noir.
Auntie, I want look.
Granny's Abner, maybe we ought to try it. Once, anyway.
Well, long you know anything that has to do with checkers is just my dish.
All righty. What about 5 apiece?
Why, sure.
5 apiece for my friends, Pierre.
5 apiece. American money.
Reckon that'll have to do. That's the only gun we got. Now, do we pay you for this, Mr. Marcel?
No, money is not necessary, messieurs. Your credit is unlimited.
Did you hear that, Abner? We got a charge account. Miss Duchess, you've been such a friendly host, we're going to let you pick out a number for us to play.
Silly boy. Well, perhaps 26.
Well, good. Just my age.
Faites pour jeu. Rien pas plus.
$5,000 apiece. Let's start.
18 et rouge. 18 red.
Well, a hawk can't fly on one wing. How about trying another 5?
You know me, Hal Eddard's the boy plunger.
5 more each, Pierre.
Faites pour jeu, monsieur.
Well, I believe I'll try 30.
I'll take these two, 15 and 12.
$54 red.
Well, let's try number 24. That's just about how many years I've been disgusted with you.
Faites pour jeu, monsieur. Faites pour jeu.
Auntie, they have already lost $7,000 apiece. You add well, my dear. There's something. The sun is going on. I'm going to tell him. You're not. Lisa?
Yes?
Lisa is tired. Please, sit that she rests.
Yeah.
But, Auntie...
Come, darling.
Well, I guess this just wasn't our night, Abner.
Faites pour jeu, monsieur.
Print my what?
That means place your bets. What will you play, sir?
Oh, let's see. Pick a good one there, Long. What is one there? How about that?
Zero.
Or it starts on O. That means we don't win nothing, huh?
Faites pour jeu, monsieur.
Yeah, I don't care if I do, old buddy. Pick yourself a number there, Long.
What's the matter with you, Abner? O's our lucky number. You want to break our winning streak?
Well, you bet on whatever you want to. I'm going to bet some on number 29.
Pardon, rien pas plus.
Yeah, rain de pew to you, too, Buster. They're mine, ain't they?
I don't think you're supposed to change your bet. That's sort of like tilting a pinball machine.
Oh, zero. Faites pour jeu, monsieur.
Hot dog. I can bet on number 29.
Get your hands off them checkers. We got a good number. Don't mess with it.
Zero.
Nice pigeons you brought me.
You're running in good luck.
Oh, yeah. There ain't much to it if you got the knack for it.
Faites pour jeu. Bet, please.
Same thing, Long.
Oh, yeah. It's mostly know-how. Now, Abner here's a checker man. He won the Arkansas State Championship in 1920. Abner, when was you state checker champion? 1928?
29.
29.
Good enough. Et noir. 29. Black.
You'll be sorry for this, Misha. And so will my aunt.
You can't stop her, Lisa.
I can try.
Huh? I'll take all the blue ones.
All you want.
I'm trying to ruin you. Stop it.
Hi, Lisa. Hey, Long, we tried all the other numbers. How about going back to that O again?
Yeah, that's our lucky number if we can find it.
It's finished. They broke the bank.
$14,080,000. That is, of course, more than we have in the treasury.
I could tell them that we can pay the 80,000 now if they will be patient for the 14 million.
Could we borrow from that fat king who played here so much last year?
He's not working anymore.
It is hopeless. The Americans must wait till we raise the money.
But how?
Tax the people.
Oh.
That must not have been much of a bank we busted. According to my figures, they owe us $14.80.
Well, that ain't bad for one night's work.
No. And I wasn't playing my level best, neither.
I'm in.
Good morning.
Oh, hell! Morning, Miss Lisa.
Yeah, proud to see you. Me and Abner just figuring out how much we won.
I came to congratulate you.
Well, thank you, ma'am.
I'm glad you won the money. But I'm sorry, you must wait for it until the people can be taxed.
Hold on a second here.
$14,080,000 is more than the bank can repay. The people must supply the rest.
14,080,000. Lord, you must have left off some odds.
Wait a minuet. Do you mean the money we won's got to be paid by the people that lives here?
It is the only way.
All right, Granny, that settles it. Abner, pack up them chips and come along.
Where are we going?
We're going to collect what's coming to us, that's where.
Grab that, honey.
$14,080,000. Well, morning.
Morning. Oh, dear.
Well, Mr. Marcells, if you'll cash in our chips, we'll be saying au revoir.
My good friends, when the bank is broke, we must have a little time.
You mean you ain't gonna pay us what's coming to us?
If we could just have 6 months.
Yeah.
Listen, Sonny, back home when we win, we get paid. Cash on the barrelhead. No stalling. Now, we ain't leaving here till we get every red cent that's coming to us. Go ahead, Abner. Unload them checkers.
There you are, Mr. Marcel. Now slap her winnings right there on the table for us.
Every dad blame nickel of it. We want our $14.80.
But I don't understand.
It ain't hard to understand. $14.80.
But you won 14,080,000.
No. When me and Abner bet that first 10, we thought we was playing for pennies. So it wouldn't be right for us to take more than what we thought we was playing for.
But you...
Oh, just keep the difference and don't tax the people.
Wait a minute, you're a nickel short here.
Yes. Here's a nickel.
That's better. Come on, Abner.
Yeah.
So long, folks.
So long.
You folks come down to Pine Ridge sometime. We'll learn you how to gamble.
Yeah, rainbow pool.
Oh, goodbye, Miss Lisa.
Yeah, we got our money.
They could have owned all of Monte Carlo, and they settled for 1480.
It doesn't make sense.
It makes much more sense than you think, Auntie.
There are many who think only of themselves. There are few who think of the many. My good American friends, you won millions of our dollars, but in refusing to take them, you have won much more. You have won thousands of the hearts of our countrymen.
Well, leaving so soon?
Yeah, gotta be moving on. Goodwill mission, you know.
I understand you broke the bank at Monte Carlo.
Oh, busted it wide open.
$14 million.
And 80,000 to be exact.
Gambling winnings are taxable, aren't they?
Well, yeah, ordinary, but there ain't nobody but me and Abner knows anything about this.
Well, goodbye, gentlemen.
Goodbye. If you're ever in Pine Ridge, be sure and look us up.
That you can depend on.
What did you say your name was?
Oh, I'm sorry. My card. So long, Carlo.
So long.
Thomas G. Ellis, Bureau of Internal Revenue, Income Tax Department.